Oh, here we go. Are you ready? We're going to finish the book together. Hello, everyone. I'm coming to you from the THV11 studio, and it is my honor and pleasure to read the last chapter of this book that we've all been reading together. By the way, in case you didn't know, my name is Craig O'Neill, and this is what I love to do more than anything in the world. I love to read, especially when it's a fun story like this one. What an adventure we've been on. Now, I've been given chapter 11 because I am channel 11. So here we go. It is entitled Gratitude. Say it with me. Gratitude. Gratitude. Chances are you've never heard that word until this book. Gratitude, the last chapter. One whole week had to go by before Judy Moody got to go to college with her class. The week took about a year. At last, it was time. When Class 3T got to college, their first stop was the math lab. Judy took everyone over to Investigation Station and showed them how to build with sponge blocks and make graphs and play tic-tac-cookie. They even got a taste of Chloe's special pizza fractions, minus the pizza tables, which Judy got to collect. Then Chloe passed out poster boards. Everyone got to spread out all over the floor and make their very own board games. Judy Moody drew different tents on her game board and a twisty-turny path that connected them. Chloe peeked over her shoulder. She asked, "What are these?" Chloe asked, and Judy said, "See, you start out in the attitude tent. The object of the game is to try not to land in the baditude tent. To win, you have to get all the way to the gratitude tent." Here's what they're talking about. See there? There's the picture. Can you see that? The tents, the spinner. Okay. Anyway. And next, she made that spinner, and then she made up attitude cards. Right. And Judy said, "See, bad stuff can happen to you all along the way, but it all depends on your attitude. If you pick a bad attitude card, you have to go to the baditude tent. If you pick a good attitude card, you get to skip way ahead. 3 good attitude cards, and you win the Peace Prize." Chloe said, "Rad! Wow!" Judy said, "See, in the Judy Moody game of life, it's all about attitude." Chloe called, "Time for lunch." Chloe and Mr. Todd carried big boxes over to the picnic tables by the duck pond. Class 3T counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shiny green-headed ducks, 27 Canadian geese, 3 regular honkers, and 11 turtles. And Judy said, "We can make a graph." Mr. Todd said, "Let's eat first." Chloe passed out the box lunches. Inside each box was a veggie burger. Soon Class 3T was yoga quiet as they vegged out on veggie burgers and juice box smoothies. And the ducks vegged out on all the breadcrumbs they dropped. Judy said, "Ooh, yum! Bet you didn't know that health food actually tastes good." And Chloe said, "And for dessert, everybody gets a cup of Screamin' Mimi's Rainforest Mist ice cream." Mwah. "Blue ice cream!" they all yelled. "Yay!" they all yelled. One yelled, "It's my favorite!" And another kid yelled, "It's made of vegetables too!" When everyone was done licking the last drops of ice cream, Frank asked Chloe, "Do you have recess at college?" And Chloe said, "Oh, sure. At college, you can make your own recess anytime you want, just about." And Judy and Rocky and Frank all said, "Whoa." Across the field, Judy saw 2 college kids walking toward them. They were carrying frisbees and hula hoops and drums. Judy pointed and said, "Hey, it's Bethany Wigmore and Paul the drummer guy." Class 3T had the best recess ever. Recess squared, college style. When they were done hula hooping and drumming and chasing after frisbees, it was time to go see the art show. Judy Moody and Class 3T walked across the quad, around Coffee Cats, and past the art building to the library. Quietly, they filed up the stairs to the second floor art gallery. Shh. Mom was there, and Dad was there, and Stink was there with a camera. Judy whispered, "Hey, what are you guys doing here?" And Dad said, "We didn't want to miss your big show." And Stink said, "And I got out of learning about commas." Judy stepped inside the quiet room where paintings lined the walls. There were still lifes of fruit and landscapes of trees. There were paintings of blobs and cut paper collages of cats. And then she saw it. Portrait of a Band-Aid, not soup can, without shadows, deluxe edition. Judy said, "Guess which one's mine?" And Stink shouted, running up to the painting, "The Band-Aids!" And Dad said, "Certainly is colorful." And Mom said, "Oh, creative." Mr. Todd, winking, said, "Very college." And Stink said, "Look, you got a ribbon." And Judy asked, "Me? Best in show?" Stink peered closer at the ribbon. Never mind," he said, blocking it with his big head so Judy couldn't see. Judy asked, "What? Let me see." And Stink said, "You don't want to see. It says you got horrible mention. That really stinks." Horrible mention? She, Judy Moody, won the prize for the most horrible painting in the art show? And Judy wailed, "Oh, why even mention it if it's horrible?" Am I overacting? Mr. Todd laughed. So did Mom and Dad, and so did Chloe. Judy asked, "Why is everybody laughing? Horrible mention means they think my painting is horrible." Chloe explained, "It's an honorable mention." Honorable mention sounded way better than horrible mention. And Judy said, "That's good, right?" Stink moved over so Judy could see. Chloe said, "Wicked good. It means your painting was so rad, they thought they should honor it with a big, fat ribbon. Sick, awesome." And Mom said, "Let's all stand next to your painting so we can get a picture." Everybody crowded around Judy, and the library lady snapped a picture on Stink's camera. And Judy said, "Let me see." She peered at the image in the camera. Next to her and all around her were Kate and Richard and Stink, Rocky, Frank, Jessica, Finch, and the rest of Class 3T, Professor Todd and Chloe, even Peeps, Bethany Wigmore, and Paul the drummer. In the very center, right in front of her not horrible mention painting, stood Judy herself, smiling from ear to ear. If that picture were a painting, she, Judy Moody, would give it a name. It would be Portrait of the Artist with the Rents, the Professor, the College Tutor, a Few Peeps, and the Geek with Shadows, Deluxe Edition. It was only a split second, 1/60th of a minute, a gigaflop-flop moment in Judy Moody's own personal game of life, but it felt like a big one. Judy Moody was filled with gratitude. Oh, gratitude. The end. Sometimes you never, ever know how the greatest moments can be over like that, and they stay with you for a lifetime. Thanks for letting me read to you. I'm going to reach up and turn myself off. It was so much fun.